Now, in the United States, the search is underway for a new FBI director after President Donald Trump fired James Comey last week. VOA's Michael Bowman reports intrigue continues to mount after the White House offered conflicting rationales for Comey's dismissal, and the president hinted recordings may exist of his conversation with the man who, until last week, oversaw a probe of alleged Russian interference in the U.S. presidential election.
From jurists to lawmakers, a wide net is being cast for a nominee to lead the FBI.
These are outstanding people that are very well known, highest level, so we could make a fast decision.
Trump continued to make headlines after firing Comey in televised interviews and via Twitter, where he appeared to threaten the former FBI chief and hinted that recordings may exist of their conversations.
You have this very bizarre statement by the president that there may exist private tapes.
Warner serves on the Senate Intelligence Committee probing Russian influence.
I don't have the foggiest idea whether there are tapes or not, but the fact that the president made allusions to that and then the White House would not confirm or deny, first of all, we got to make sure that these tapes, if they exist, don't mysteriously disappear. So I've asked, others have asked to make sure the tapes are preserved if they exist.
On NBC television, Trump claimed Comey asked to meet with him in January so as to convey a desire to remain on the job at the FBI. The president's account does not match the recollection of someone who interacted with Comey shortly before the FBI director dined with Trump at the White House.
I spoke briefly with Director Comey about the dinner. He conveyed to me that he'd been invited, and he was, and this is my characterization, uneasy with it, simply because of the optic or the appearance of potentially compromising his independence and that of the Bureau.
Republican lawmakers are facing tough questions in their home states.
No one's disputing the fact that the president has the right to hire or fire an FBI director. He made that decision. It's been made. I think what's important now is that we make sure that there is a qualified and capable person that people have confidence in to take over the FBI.
Democrats, meanwhile, are united in demanding a special prosecutor to probe Russian influence and whether there was any collusion between Moscow and elements of Trump's inner circle. Democrats say a politically independent probe is more urgent than ever after Comey's dismissal.
To fire him mid-investigation, boy, oh boy, that raises a whole lot of questions.
Comey declined to testify behind closed doors on Capitol Hill this week, but is reportedly eager to speak in a public hearing that could be scheduled any day. Michael Bowman, VOA News, Washington.